Today is Friday, May 3rd, right? It's been 2 days since I had my hip replacement. Yeah, things went really well with the surgery. I felt okay afterwards. But then the first night we had a really hard time controlling the pain. So that was pretty rough that night. They had to give me pretty strong medications, and that eventually helped. And then, yesterday was also fine. I've been sleeping fairly well at night, except that I woke up in the middle of the night last night and realized that I was an hour behind on my pain meds, and the pain suddenly was at like an 8. But then once I took the pain meds, everything was fine. So yeah, I've been able to get up and move a lot more. I've been able to put weight on the leg, and I've been walking around with the walker a little bit and able to sit up in a chair now. I do have to get a blood transfusion because my iron is low, but they're just going to give me my own blood that I donated. And then hopefully tonight I'll be going home. The first day, with the trouble getting the pain under control, was a little bit tough, and it really just depends on the nurses. They change their shift every 12 hours, so some days you get really peppy, helpful nurses, and other times you get nurses who aren't really as helpful. And it's also tricky because they don't get to know you. One nurse will be with you for 12 hours and will get to know how to move you, how to, what you like, what positions you like, and things like that. And then a new nurse will come along and will suddenly be moving you in a way that's very painful. And some nurses are just more willing to do a lot of the harder work, like cleaning up messes and things like that. But overall, my experience here has been good, and the food is really bad, but that's to be expected in any hospital. I have yet to find a hospital that has really good food. So I'm looking forward to getting home and eating something a little bit better, except that I don't have much of an appetite, so I guess it doesn't really matter. And I've been dropping down my pain meds a little bit, so I'm not on such a strong pain med. It was making me really out of it and loopy, but now I'm able to actually have a conversation. And I worked with the occupational therapist today, kind of, though I still don't really know how to put clothes on. That's going to be interesting. And yesterday I worked with a physical therapist who really helped me get out of bed and get walking, so that was good. It's always good to have a good physical therapist. And I guess when I go home, I'm going to have a home nurse and a physical therapist come visit me. Today is Saturday, May 4th. Just shows you how drugged up I am on pain meds. I came home this morning. We left the hospital at about 11 a.m. They couldn't wait to get rid of me. I was there for 3 nights, so I ended up spending 2 extra nights there, mainly because my tummy was hurting for a couple of days. What else? Now I'm home. Now I'm comfortably in my own bed with all my medicines around me and my nice walker next to the bed. It looks like everything's going to work out really well. We have lots of space in the house to get around. And this is our first time opening our window blinds in forever. So our room is nice and sunny. Yesterday we saw the surgeon. He stopped by because I was there for that extra couple of days. He said that the surgery was extremely difficult, that I had a very unique hip because of all the deformity that had been going on for decades and decades, that it didn't even look like a hip. and that he had to sculpt something recognizable out of it. So he said that it would probably take me specifically a full year to recover because of all the work that he had to do in there. So he just said to take it easy and go slow.
I can heal, I can mend, I can make it to the end.